Okay, so let's begin. In your first position, you have the Four of Wands. So for some of you, you are building on your relationship. For some of you, this is somebody that just came into your... Actually, for a lot of you, someone that came into your life. Some of you, it was a delicate matter, a delicate thing. I see the relationship as delicate for some of you. Yeah. And I almost feel like you're being very, I don't want to say cautious, but yeah, like before you make a move, you're making sure that's the move you want to make, which is what I usually say about you guys, methodical, but this is in a little different way that I'm feeling. I'm not feeling the usual way that you guys do things. I'm feeling like I feel like, okay, I know what I want. I've worked on what I want. And this is what I want. And I'm going to make this decision. But just before you're going to make the decision, you reevaluate it. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Trust yourself to know. Spirit's saying, trust yourself to know that what you've called into your life is what you're supposed to be calling into your life. It's what you wanted and worked so hard for. Okay? Because for some of you, it is someone new that's come in, but for others of you, it's someone that sort of was there, but they weren't the only ones that were there. You had others, and then you decided on this one. And it was almost like, no, it's that you hadn't made the decision yet, but you started spending time with that one, and it just sort of grew. And now you're sort of making that decision for some of you. So right now, you're spending time with your loved one, new loved one, potential loved one. Yeah, just sort of growing, keeping you and that person in the fold, keeping them and you sort of with the world outside. You're wanting to spend more and more and more time with them. You're wanting to be by their side. Yeah, exactly. So what's crossing you, sorry, they just gave me like a whole bunch of stuff. So what's crossing you is the Six of Pentacles. So this tells me Spirit's here to help. They're helping you be in that energy, trust yourself, and give love. So you have lots of love to give. You know, you Cappies have this beautiful, deep, gorgeous love. You know you do. And someone would be so lucky to be able to experience that, to be able to have someone like you love them, okay? The issue is you've been hurt before. And so you are, as much as you want to give that beautiful part of your soul to yourself, you still want to be cautious because you understand that it is only one time that you want to do it. So let me be clear. For those of you that have had loves before, they were very deep loves because that's the only way you know how to love. You expected it to be for the rest of your life. And for some of you, it wasn't. And so now that you've gone through that and been over that, you're really cautious, extra cautious, because you were cautious the first time. You're always methodical about what you do. But you were extra cautious because, or you are extra cautious because you know now that we're not promised forever. Not here in the physical. In the spiritual, yes, but not in the physical. So, Spirit's out here helping you keep your heart open, helping you give that love to that person because that is what you're really wanting. Okay? They're being very, very deep with you guys. Okay. I'll try to keep this to the minimum, but they keep wanting to talk a lot to you. So, bear with me. We know Spirit, they're going to do what they need to do for you guys to get the message you need to get. So, in your third position, this is your recent past. This is what put you in this position. This is what gave you the understanding to be with this loved one. Okay, and now that you're with this loved one, Spirit's helping you open your heart. So, you realized at some point in the recent past that they are on your path, that you do have these decisions with, because some of you had several that you were looking at. but you realize that it's not just one person, it could be several ones, and you had your choice of which one. For whatever reason, because it's a whole bunch of different situations for everyone, things started opening up, things started becoming more clear. You got into that better vibration and that better frequency, and you started seeing things physically happen. Yeah, where you understood that they were on your path, that they were the ones that you wanted. So congratulations. It was that, when you saw that, when you became aware of that and started moving in that direction, you got here. Okay? And with this comes all that love that you're giving to that person. And Spirit wants you to know it will be returned. It's what you're wanting. Okay? Congratulations. Yeah, my beautiful Cappies, you've worked really hard. You have. Now, in your fourth position, I do feel like this is to another group. I'm talking to both groups though, but I do feel like there's a separated group. Okay? You have the Knight of Cups. So from now till the 8th, you will have an offering for some of you that are single. You will have an offering of love. You will have someone come into your life and offer you something that will be felt on an emotional level. So it could be a date that makes you really excited. That could be somebody eyeing you and asking you for your number. Or you all of a sudden being attracted to somebody and you going over and asking for a number. And then it just clicks. It's something that makes you excited. Yeah, for you singles. For you that have met someone, it is an offering they're going to give you that will be felt on that elated. You'll be happy. I feel happy. I feel excited. I feel like, wow, this is nice. This is really nice. That's what I feel like. For you that are partnered, your partners will be giving you an offering in this next week. This is what you will be dealing with. And all this offering, you don't have to make an action about. All you have to do is feel the emotion. Okay? So congratulations. Now, in your 5th position, I did ask your higher self, what is the one thing they want to bring through to help you move forward in love? And I got the Justice. So I saw 2 things. I see 2 things now. For some of you, because you're still dealing with the resonance of your past partner, your past marriage, like the divorce part or the breakup part. You're still sort of your heart isn't there, but you're still dealing with the physical part of it. Separation of property, all that kind of stuff. So I'm feeling like your higher self is saying that those things will be justified. You will be justified in everything that you've done. If you've kept your integrity and it is the thing that you're wanting, you will be justified in it. It will balance out. Okay? That's for like legal documents, divorces, separations, stuff like that. Okay? For others of you, your higher self wants you to know you are on target for marriage. You are on target for that partnership. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but it's for that co-creating. It's for that partnership forever. You're on target. For a lot of you, it is the actual marriage, though. I do see. But Spirit wants you, it's not Spirit, sorry, it's your higher self wants you to know to trust yourself. You're on target. You're not going to make the wrong move. And if it's marriage you're wanting, then it's marriage that's on your path right now. Okay? So congratulations. They're here to help you manifest that. They're here to help you, show you that. They're showing you now. Spirit's showing you. Your higher selves are showing you. Your higher self is just giving you, how do I say this? Your higher self wants you to know, and is holding the space for you to be able to physically manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay? I hope that makes sense. That was the only way I could say it. Okay, so in your 5th position, in your 6th position, This is from the 8th to the 15th. You have the 7 of Pentacles. So, that you've been working on for some of you, the love that you've been working on, or in your love area, even if you're single and you've been working on yourself. So, yeah, let me break this up. If you're single and you've been working on yourself, and you're now ready to date, you haven't found anybody, understand, I think you'll find them here too. But if not, because it depends on your path, if it's not here, it's here that you're going to be reaping what you've worked so hard for. It's here that you're going to be enjoying what you've worked on in your heart and in the area of life, of love. So like clearing out all the past people, making a new home for yourself, any of that. You're gonna meet someone and understand that you are reaping the benefits of what you've worked on so hard. For others of you that have started a relationship, you will be spending time with that person and understand that where you've come from with that person, so the bond that's there now, you'll be enjoying that time and building on your relationship together, which is what you want. It's what you've been wanting. So good for you. For you that are partnered for a while, you'll understand that whatever phase that you're in now that you've been working so hard to get to, you'll have that understanding in this week that you're in that phase. And I think it's because of this offering that it causes you to understand and be able to enjoy that phase with your partner. Okay? Congratulations. In your 7th position, this is your fear. You are fearful of making the wrong decision. You are fearful of making a decision too fast. But remember, a fear is just there to show you what you want and what you don't want. Focus on what you want. Feel what you want. Enjoy what you want. Because you're already doing it. A fear is just there to help you hold that space so that when things come in, you know, I don't want that. I want this that I have right now. Okay? Now, in your 8th position, this is the way a person will be viewing you or dealing with you. A loved one will be viewing you or dealing with you. You have the 2 of Swords. So they see you and are not being able to make a move yet. Because from their perspective, they don't have all the information. From their perspective, they feel like maybe you're not being completely giving to them, which you're not. You're not being dishonest, but you may not be able to give them everything yet. And that's what they're feeling, so they're not making a decision about you yet. But remember, they may have all the information they need to make a choice. They just feel like they don't. Okay? Because we don't see what her hands... She may have all the answers in her hands. We just don't see that. So that's how that person feels. But that doesn't mean that you haven't been honest. You just continue to do what you're doing. They will see it when it's time for them to see it. Okay? So you guys are doing good. I just feel like you're clearer. The only thing I feel that may be an issue is that you don't want to give all of your love yet because you want it to be forever. And that's all. There's nothing wrong with that. You take all the time that you need to make the decisions that you want to make for your life, for your world that you're creating. Okay? It is an honor to be able to bring somebody into your world and for them to co-create with you. You know your worthiness. And if you don't know your worthiness, this is the time that you're understanding your worthiness. So absolutely take the time that you need. Okay? Don't rush yourself. You made yourself this way for a reason. So don't rush it. Now, in your 9th position, this is your hopes and dreams. You have the 6 of Wands. So you're hoping and dreaming. You want somebody. No, not just somebody. You want your love to absolutely adore you and be everything. How do I say this? You want them to give you and be to you what you know you can be to them. That's your hopes and dreams. You want them to celebrate you. You want them to show you the little stuff the little details that nobody remembers. You want them to really put you in the spotlight. And that's not from an egotistical point of view. That's from a love point of view of your worthiness. That's just what you're wanting. So it's in your ninth position. That means it's in your hopes and dreams. You bring it to your heart. Now that when you get the details of it, of your hope and dream, how you want it, you bring it to your heart. You start feeling it, and then your higher self will help you manifest it. Okay? Now, in your 10th position, this is the outcome and what you'll be working on for the next 2 weeks. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you will I sort of see you standing there and realizing it is going to be okay. And I am everything that I've worked so hard for. And I can find the love that I've been searching for. No, I can have the love that I've been wanting. Yeah. Because I don't just feel it in your love area, I feel it in your career too. I feel like you're just standing there in awe because everything's coming into place.